So I just spoke to Jay Leader with Jay. He's his head's a little bit sore. He wants to play, but he's a little bit sore. So I've ruled him out. Me personally, ruled him out. I just don't want to. Just don't see the point of risking people. We've done that. We've got to learn from that. We've sort of forced people into it, not forced them, but guided them towards playing, and it's sort of kicked us in the teeth. So I'd rather him not play today and be good for next week. So Jeff will come straight into the starting lineup, and then Martin will go onto the bench. Credit to Martin. I text Martin. I didn't get back till late last night. I texted him to say, look, everyone's fit. Because Martin come in, was covered really. We had some obviously injury problems and played 2 games. Didn't let a goal in when he'd been on the pitch for a game and a half. And obviously I said to him, look, I've got, you know what me and him are like. We're very, very loyal. Come in, Paddock. We're very, very loyal. And we said we're going to go with the boys that we've got. And he just said, it's all right if I still come. And it shows you the class of the man and his attitude that he brings, and you know he can come back into the squad again today. As I say, it is a little bit of a gamble. Jeff's not long come back, but you know he's a strong man, Jeff. But if not, then Martin steps up to the plate, so I ain't got no qualms with it, and that's the beauty of what we've got in our squad. I want to explain to people about just because you might not be playing, or you might not be out, you know, you might not be in. Can we shut this door? Just because you're not playing, or you know you've been on the bench or whatever, don't mean that me and him won't just flip it up and go put him in. Because that's how we work. Because we have so much trust in the whole squad that one particular day we'll look at the opponent and go, he will suit them better. Let's put him in. We don't carry anyone. We ain't got anyone. But, we've got a really good 11, but the bench is shit. No, everyone who's in the squad can play. I watched these on Tuesday. They played Cole Shorten. Now Cole Shorten come here and just got into a bit of a tussle with them. Didn't really play, just crashed it long without no real plan to it. And they got beat 2-0, and it was a comfortable. I don't think Cole Shorten had a shot. Now, the wind's up, as strong as it was last week at the moment. Coming across the pitch, down to the corner flag. It's going to be very similar to how it was last week. So one half is going to be a particularly difficult half. And the other half is also going to be, just because you've got the wind, it is hard. Now, 2 things that we need to learn from last week. That if we're going against the wind, if we've got the wind in our face, wide players have got to come deeper in pockets and get the ball. We can't get you the ball. JT is going to have to just come a little bit, but I don't want you to come too deep. I still want to be, because sometimes the wind might drop and we could crash one, you know what I mean? We're out. But the ball is, don't overplay, but because the pitch is tricky, this is even harder than last week. But if the fullback gets the ball and the wide player's in it, it's bang round a corner, it's like little 10-yard passes, punch it in, and then it might go to the wide player and he'll punch it round the corner to JT, because the 2 centre-halves, one of them's really small. Played against us, the big blonde-haired kid. The 2 best players for me are the 9, Frankie Mayfield, and the 7. The 7, I hadn't seen him before. He's playing on the right, he's left-footed, he's coming inside, drifting the back, got a lovely delivery, really, really good. They're the 2 best players. The right back does a long throw, so we have to defend long throws. The 1 centre forward, the Frankie boy, he played against us in the first game. He's a good player. He is a good player. But to be fair,
we see in that game.
Yeah,
we watched him. He was decent.
He was decent. We used to let him up in that first game. I remember. But he'll meet my mate Jeff. He'll eat him up as well. No fucking problem. But what is Frankie? So he's 6 foot, but he's got a good spring on him. He's strong. He'll back in. He can run in behind. He's not amazingly brilliant, but he's good.
It's game.
Game. He is. He'll have a right back luck with you. He'll have it. So 2 centre-halves understand if the wind's coming in their favour, nice high line, we'll press the ball, crashes it, done. If we've got the wind and it's in behind, again, try to stay up. Because any clearances we can just constantly fucking. But be wary not to foul. If they've got the wind and it's going up and it's coming back on them, if we've got the wind, it's very easy as centre half to want to win the ball, and you sort of end up going over the top of the centre forward and constantly giving fouls away. Remember, even when the ball's like that and he has to chest it, it's going to go away from him. So sometimes you have to let him have the fucking ball.
I said to Charles, I'd always come by and do.
Yeah, it's hard to look after the ball when the ball's dropping out of the sky. Don't give him an easy out and get too fucking. The other decision we had to make is obviously on full-back positions. The both wingers they played were inverted. So they're both always looking to come inside, but the one on the left-hand side, Harris, used to play for Dartford, but no real pace, but they're looking to hit him on a diag, and he's not bad in the air, so we're going to put Ben in on that. Again, Ben, I haven't seen that level step up, mate, for a little while. You've come right off it, I don't know why. I don't know if you stopped your fucking fitness stuff or whatever, but you've come off it. So we need to get back up onto that because, as I say, it's fucking not the levels we expect from you. We know that. Everyone has to wear studs today. This pitch is going to cut the fuck up. And then Barney and Colsey, it was 50-50, had a quick chat. I know Barney had a slight problem with his foot. We'll go with Colsey on the back of that. Simple as that. Give him a rest up. That was it. Simple as that. That was the only fucking decision. Both of you have been blinding, to be fair. As it stood, if they didn't have that big lump and they were in Dyers, you two would have started. That's my mindset, because I don't think he's done enough. But he gets an opportunity because he brings tools. He does fucking bring tools. It's up to him to step up now. This is going to be about, boys, our fucking desire, our commitment, and fucking togetherness. You got to get dragged down. They dragged Cole Shorten, talking to their manager. I was here, as I said, they dragged these fuckers into the trenches. If they drag us into the trenches, we'll fucking have a fight with them. I know we ain't got one fucking problem with that. We'll beat you whatever way you want. He said that he wants to win. Because I went, he couldn't turn the wind down. He went, I want the wind to go higher. Let's have a football match. He knows that. He's a good guy, Cobber. He knows the drill. He knows if it's a football match, it's a mismatch. These ain't as good as what they were. So you beat them. That's one team. You start picking teams off now. They won't catch you. If they beat you, all of a sudden it makes it more fucking interesting. So we have to play when we can play. We've got to understand that, but we've also got to respect the pitch and conditions, and understand that there's certain times where if JT pulls on that centre half, that particular centre half, it's fucking a freebie. But it's no point us going up to JT and he says no one fucking supporting him. So Denny's going to have that role to get in and around him, and then Pritch and Charlie Allen will be the supports. It's a tight pitch. As I say, this is more about a bit of a fight up. And wide areas, I thought Joel was poor. Where's Joel? For you, mate, I thought you were poor last week. Really, really poor. But one thing you do, and this is why we didn't make no subs, is because you two were containing them quite well. It's hard. This is why I always say about work rate. Make sure you're working hard. Because while you're working hard, you might not be playing well. We've all played the game. We understand that some days it just don't fucking happen. For whatever reason. But if you keep working hard for your mates and working hard for us, we're so reluctant to get them off and go, look at him fucking running back there, look at him breaking his balls, running 20 yards. He's lost the control of the ball, but his reaction is fucking to spin and go and get it back. It's hard to drag people on the back of that. So, used to will keep that. Now, I know Barnesy said he'd done a bit with you on your naturals, so you on the left and you on the right. I'll say it and I'll say it again. I'll leave that with you. I'll leave that with you. Their particular weak areas are down their left-hand side. I think they're weak. I think they're weak down the left-hand side. I don't think the right-hand side is particularly amazing, because even the 7, he's small, and he's like coming inside. So Coles, you're going to have to deal with the fact that he'll go wandering about a little bit. All left foot, so he wants to come inside and we've got to dig in. If you boys have any aspirations of going up, you're going to have to find a fucking way. Because that's what sides do, that's what good sides do. And to go up into the National League, you have to be a good side. So we can't be a good side only on fucking good pitches. We're going to have to fucking dig in. We've picked the boys here that are as fit as we fucking can pick out there. Anyone had a slight knock, as I say, Jay Leader and Barney got flagged to me, pull them out. Pull them out, because this ain't the fucking pitch for it. To be fair, I'd bantering him, I wouldn't never have played Phipps on this pitch, it's going to be heavy. So if you've got any fucking knocks, it's going to flare him up this, because it's going to be a bit fucking down and dirty. Everyone's fucking 100% fit. You work your fucking bollocks off, you show a little bit of quality in there, and we fucking win. Simple, alright? So when you get looked in the fucking eye at one stage, we'll fucking run over them. People fucking mistaken us. We ain't just fucking pretty on the eye, we've got a little bit more than that. Don't be the one that fucking lets us down, boys, with the work rate. If it's quality, it's a mistake, I don't give a fuck. But please commit to what we're committing to. As I say, I come out here on a Tuesday night, I fucking had a flight at 3 in the morning, she was doing that fucking nut. I come out to fucking watch because I want to fucking work as hard as I can before I go away. So we commit to that. And if we do that, we'll go close. So enjoy it, boys. Add quality to this game. And fucking run over them.
We sent Richie a score today.
Take a look at the ground. Grass.
Two.
What?
I reckon two.
You play better on grass than you do astroturf. That's why you made scoring.
Right, mate.
Come on. Are you going to score today?
I hope so. Need one more for fun.
It's a sub-liner.
Free header!
Go on, Reece.
Stand up! Hold it!
Go, go! Oh, go, go! Jump! Hold it, quick! One of you!
Joel, stay still! Joel, stay still! Wait for JT.
Get the fuck out of here.
Mitchell! Cross it! Cross the eye line! Tell them! Tell the others!
of all, people's attitudes are fucking disgrace. Fucking not good enough. People are trying to talk to people, get information on, and the fucking attitude of coming back is not good enough. Well, it's not good enough, boys. What it ain't gonna do, it ain't gonna work for us. So my advice would be I'd switch that up, or we'll switch you out. Minimum requirement is respect level for fucking the bench, whether we're talking bollocks or not. Right, and there are times we do talk bollocks, I can hold my hands up to that, but there's nothing malicious in it, there's nothing personal, please don't take it that way, okay? Trying to give fucking people information and his fucking attitude coming back, which I don't particularly like. So that's that out of the way. Performance-wise, look, it's a day not to get frustrated. That's what it is. It's one of them days where you're going to have to be patient, and then when you get your opportunity, you take it. Okay? You can't force it. What we've got to do is, we've got to get more quality in the game. And that would mean more people of quality on the ball getting on it. Okay? So at the moment, we've got the bulk of the passing is getting done by the centre halves and Charlie Allen. Then he's on the periphery of everything. He's hardly touched the ball, and when he has, I don't know what's going on. Reece, fucking poor from you, mate. You look nervous with that kid. I don't know why, whether he's threatening you. You look like he was going to do you every time he got the ball. I don't know what was going on there, but you've got to understand, the guy you're playing against, he's a wily old fox. So that one you pushed it, he's clever, just run across the line of you. Just run it in, mate. Just continue to run it in.
He's a right footer.
You've got him though. You've got him. JT's had scraps. But still look after your work neat and tidy. Keep it neat and tidy. But we want more. We want it to be done a little bit quicker than what's going on. The 9. We're trying to get this information out. Everything. The throw-ons, the goal kicks, everything. So we want Charlie Allen to screen him of everything. Of everything. So even more so now, because there's only 2 of them in midfield. So every throw-on in front of him. Let's get onto the referee about this fucking the right back with the long throw. He goes up here. He runs 6 steps. The time he throws the ball, he's fucking halfway down the pitch. Get the referee on that, because he's fucking nicking yards. It's a threat. This is the sort of game that 2 things are going to happen, right? You score 1, you score 4, they'll go. Or the longer it goes on, they break, score 1, and all of a sudden it's really tense. And when they're going to try to scream for everything, and we can lose our discipline and things. I've seen this happen so many. It's got that sort of feel for it. Everyone's shouting, we almost now. That's why I'm fuming with you boys, I'm going to be honest with you, because I think some of you has tossed it off a little bit. You've been so poor. But I don't want to do that, because I don't want to add to that tension level that I can already feel out there. I want us to be calm. We've got to be calm. It's really important that we're calm. We don't have to force everything. The wind's going to be in our faces, so we're going to have to be a little bit more patient and move the ball. They're going to look for that one ball over the top, so loose start position's key. Boys at the centre half a little bit higher, let the ball just run through when we're pressing them. Centre half, this is where you've really got to stay on your mettle now, because there will be periods of time where we're going to have a lot of the ball, and then one ball we're going to have to be alive. So are you covering your mate? Is he marking? Am I in a position to cover around?
You've done it well so far.
Yeah, no, you've done really well. You've done really well. But patience and self-belief. Boys, we win this game. We're fucking... Every week I'm going to leave a ground and go, there's still a chance we could win it. This is still a chance. I mean, 3-4 weeks ago, you were 12 points behind him. It was like, we were saying, the chance was tiny. But it's like, no, they lost in the week, so it's still half a chance. Can we leave here with another one of them shouts going, we can't rule it out. We can't. You keep winning, you can't rule it out until you run out of games. But if they keep slipping up and teams above you keep taking points, and you keep winning, you keep that dream alive. That must always be the dream, to be top of the tree. And if you don't, you readjust your plans. But we need to win today to do that. Now, that being said, you need to do it by being patient. You need to work the overloads, you need to be patient. When you get your chance, you need to be nice and calm and finish. Don't all run into the box when the cross is about to come. Hope someone's got to stay around the back. When we get a corner, a set play, I've told him, let's not do them in swingers. At the moment, we haven't got the boys' ability to do it. And let's be straight. I've not seen us do one good in-swinger.
Chop it out, so we'll do the outswing on both sides. It's just a flat ball, yeah, and we're going to attack.
We've done it against Worthing, they kept going around the back. We've done them here, they're going in the near post. Cole Shortman's the same. We're wasting good opportunities to get balls into the box. It's something we're going to have to look at going forward. But at the moment, we're just getting no joy out of him. So I've asked him, can we call that off? I just don't see it almost seems like you used to under pressure every time you get in a corner, like you're overthinking it and you're ended up under it in it. So I just want to remove that. So look, just fucking relax. So don't get frustrated. If we don't score after 45 minutes, we're scoring 47, we score so many late goals, it's not a problem. If we go and run right, we run right. But please just do the right things. Don't overcommit, make sure we've got midfielders sitting. Minimum requirement, we have another clean sheet. We will get chances. What we can't do is go chasing it and get picked off. And then you have the goalkeeper fucking even more anti. Because when we score, we get a goal kick, he can take as long as he wants because the referee's good with it. He can just keep flicking the ball out to moving. The referee's allowed it. So he's set that tone there. So when we go 1-0 up, then we'll fucking do it. But no one just gives you a goal. So we need Ben to level up. Colsey's got better as the half went on. Joel's got better as the half went on. Charlie Ann's in the thick of things. We need Denton to level up. We need Rhys Williamson to level up. 2 centre halves, perfect. You're doing your jobs. We just need more. We need Joel. You're getting better as we go, but we need more. We need fucking more. Want to get on the ball. Want to make good runs. This time now, if they're high, we can drop that ball because it's going to hold it up. Okay? But believe in your fucking self. As bad as that's been, that's fucking gone now. We can't go back in time. We can only look forward now and go, right, what's the state of play? It's 0-0, they're down to 10 men, it's ours to fucking have if we want it. What dressing room, if I asked everyone to stand outside and I put kits out, what dressing room would you want to be in right now? Would you rather have the wind, or would you rather have our fucking dressing room and a man extra? What would you rather fucking have? I know I'd have this one all fucking day long. So it's all good. It's all fucking good, right? We're all positive, it's all good. Someone just go and fucking give me some magic to get that first one. A bit of magic for the first one, the 2, 3 and 4 follow, okay?
Keep Charlie Allen with you. Keep Charlie with you. Move the ball!
Last minute opportunity. East Forest.
Halfway there!
Goalkeeper's taking the free kick. 1 more minute at a time. Loving you!
Do it right! Yes, ref! Yes!
Energy in there. It looked very aggy. It had underlying tension there where we felt a bit snappy with each other. I'm putting it down to the fact that you're just, it's a business end of the season, you just want to win. Do you know, like.
Didn't have the money.
Yeah, right, isn't it?
Fucking hell, son.
But yeah, for me, it just felt that, listen, what we've got to understand is managing expectation, managing pressure. There is no pressure for me in it. The pressure is, we want you to play well, we want you to enjoy football, we want you to get on the ball and do what we want to set up and trust us and say, look, here's the patterns we play, this is how we want to do it, this is what we want to do. Outside of that, pressure, that's just for the boardroom or whatever. Honestly, I don't get involved in all that football and pressure stuff. You've got to relax. And when you relax, you enjoy it. And I know, because I've seen you all play before I got you here, I know if I can get you all relaxed and enjoying football, I know you're going to be really good footballers. I just know because I see the ability that we've got in here. When everyone relaxes, enjoys it and works for each other and bonding up and we all, you know, we want to work, we'll just naturally win games of football. But don't ever go and search for it. Don't try to reach for it and cut a corner. Well, I ain't got to do that pass, I'll just go straight there. You know, that's when you start to come undone. I've seen it. I see a lot of managers where they start the season, pre-season, everyone pass. We're a passing team. And if every week that goes into the season, one less pass happens during the game, before you know it, it turns into a fuck fest. And it's that. And then you just like everyone else. We've got to maintain our fucking identity. It's really important we do that. Really important we do that.
Okay.
And I felt today we just got in two minds a little bit. We were just playing a little bit too slow. That second half, because you come out, you upped it for 15 minutes, you blew them away, you scored. Right, yeah, listen. We set that task, we spoke about how hard the February was, right? And you come for it unbeaten. Good points total. Now we're going into these games where we're playing the teams who are down the bottom, and it's a different pressure now. It's going to be buzzing. It's there. They're fighting for their life. The teams who Brighton sees the Mershams, they're fighting for their life. So every tackle will be contested. Now it's about touching them, but then bringing quality to our game. The passing, the movement. We need to get back to some patterns. We need to get them going again. Okay.